Hello, my wonderful people. More dignitaries, more prominent people. They don't come out to don't become vocal on the issue of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, his release, and also the issue that is concerning the southeast and the injustice and also the insecurity that be meted out to the people of the area. Well, on this show is between Ugochinyere Imo, who is in the Federal House of Rep representing Idato South and the Idato North constituency. Here he made some vital points that captured my mind, that made me to say, let me bring this news to my people, because rather normally I don't take Southeast politicians serious because they are all there working for their own selfish interest and selfish desire. But notwithstanding this one, he make a very vital point, maybe from his heart or not from his heart, but at least he might make it for making sake. You understand me? Just so that for record purposes and for posterity not to judge him among the bad ones. So he came out to make this comment, and that comment is what I want you people to do, what? To listen and listen attentively. I'm reading from the platform of Aloysius Ejimako, the lead counsel to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's legal teams. And after that, then we are going straight into the comment section to read about the comments and everything that follows it. Let us go there. Please like, share, comment, and make sure you keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way. I am fulfilling my promise because I made it clear to each and every one of us who have joined my channel that what the news you will be getting is back to back. I am not giving up, and I keep on maintaining my stand and also fulfilling my own promise. So your own promise is that you are going to be sharing this video, liking it, commenting on it, and most importantly, subscribe to this channel. You cannot be watching my content day and night, searching my voice, my head, my ear, my mind, my thinking, even my mental health, bringing this to your doorstep, and at the same time, at the end of the day, you will not subscribe to my channel. It is annoying, and it is in fact, it is causing me depression. That 45% of people watching my news have not subscribed to my channel. It is absurd. To fear kwa. My brother Biko Fucha no, if you never subscribe, or do it right away, as we go straight to the reason why we are here this morning. Make on see watching Aloy Jimako or some to Okonkwo talk concerning this matter. Said Tinubu should release the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is long overdue. It feels as official back doesn't attach importance to the welfare of Igbos and the Southeast region. Tinubu have continued to sideline the Igbos. The court already said Nnamdi Kanu should be released. Even Justice, or rather Injustice Binta Yako, also agreed to a political solution. So why is that Nigerian government still holding Nnamdi Kanu? Honorable Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere also blamed Igbo governors for the continued detention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for over 3 years and still counting. Make on here waiting Ugochinyere Imo talk concerning this matter. I'll be right back to dissect the comment section.
Involved in. One is wondering, what about the fear for yourself? Because most times from afar, some of us who love what you're doing, engaging the system, wonder, we're afraid for you. Are you in any way thinking about yourself too?
Every human being wants to remain alive. For the power to be alive and not to be alive belongs to Almighty. And that doesn't mean that you should also not adopt, human method to be safe also.
Yeah.
Why putting your ultimate trust in God? Of course, there is fears. And those fears are born out of, threats that have been real in the past. So we have gone through it. So why would I not fear? The third assassination attempt in Imo got some people beheaded and murdered. And I escaped the bombing narrowly that day. So why would I? Escaped from my life. I want to live. All I fought for that day was to be alive. So unfortunately, that loved ones were also killed in the process. So I have framed more charges, murder charge, terrorism charge, and arson of offenses that you never have anything to do with. Accused of separatist activity just because I'm calling for Nnamdi Kanu's released. Innocent people, kept in detention. Who didn't even do anything because you want them to say Ikenga did this, Ikenga did not do this. So yes, there's always threat. The axis of evil will always want to shut you up. What they do, these people in darkness, that they don't want voices to air what they do. So they always want to silence it. So you have to be very careful, of course, praying to God Almighty to remain alive. But then what will you do? You should, because at times you may be driving a car or going home, you can even slump and die. So nobody can die through any method, but nobody wants to die. I get it. But death, like the philosophers will say, is a necessary end that will come when it will come. It's a question of how and when. So I understand that principle and that philosophical saying that it is a necessary end that must come when it will come. It's a question of now, how, and when. And I want my own to be when I'm old, and I want it to be painless.
And it will be so. Let's bring in Nnamdi Kanu. What is the present situation now? And you've over and over again, alongside so many others, called for political solution. What's going on?
I think is the fact that the president does not attach. I'm beginning to feel that the president does not attach importance to the welfare of our people, because if the primary responsibility of government is protection of lives and property, and you consider the Igbos an integral part of the Nigerian project, which we are, we invest in land where people don't invest. I can't imagine how many Yorubas and how many Hausas that built mansions, where in Abia, in Imo, and in Ebony villages. But we have thousands of our people investing in Lagos, building mega mansions, big hotels, industrial estate, and so on and so forth, because we believe that we are one. But your actions at times make us feel you don't even see us as part of the Nigerian project, because if you do, consider the contribution we have also made to the Nigerian project, economically and otherwise, in sports, in education, in everything. It should worry you since 1 year and I've been in office. How do I resolve the Southeast question? There have not been any effort. Now you're coming for 30 days youth conference. Have you called for even Umunna meeting on the Igbo problem? You're the president, commander-in-chief, who is supposed to enforce Section 14, lives and property. Our people have told you in clear terms that they want an end to the siege in our land. They want an end to this, uncertainty. People can no longer farm. Go to Umolo, things are happening there. Go to also, go to all of these are gone. Things are destroyed. We're dealing with our own brothers. We're dealing with a bag of people. We're dealing with military officers. We're dealing with a lot of issues down there. But there have not been any national consciousness, national effort to now bring our people together. Our people have all said in clear terms that as part of that show of good faith, as that part of that opportunity of, like a father who wants bring everybody to the table, that obey the judgments of courts. I think for the fact that they have won in court, even when they didn't even have confidence, when they didn't have confidence in the judicial process, they still went under the adjudicatory process and they won. You obey. That's the least you can do by granting Martin Nnamdi Kanu the bail or releasing him. And Section 174 thereabout was very clear on the powers. So what are we waiting for? The Attorney General can issue nothing. So the president, he has the powers to discontinue and terminate that legal proceeding. Justice Inyako, before the last judgment, agreed to a political solution and gave extended time, almost 3 months, so that government can now file. But the federal government never started that engagement. That shows hate. That shows lack of concern and care for the Igbos. The court, your court even said, go back and find a political way and I'll wait for you people. Waited 3 months, only for us to come again. Nothing. That made them to say, okay, since your orders are not being obeyed, you don't want to do anything, we don't have confidence. The woman has recused herself from the process. A new judge will come on. But this matter has been there for over 2 years or thereabouts. So, allow that all over the world is done. We are not Hezbollah or all those other people. But is it you are not asking now, ceasefire, Israel, let's go back to the table. Even when some of them are murderous gangs that we know. Our tribe is not a murderous gang. All you need is a political solution to address things that originated from age-long injustice, which everybody knows. We have been treated like we are second class in a country we have invested so much. Is he a lie? There are some of our leaders who don't want to speak in defense of our people. Doesn't take away the fact that our people also know that we have been treated unfairly. In a place we have confidence, in a place we have invested. That is what leads to this agitation. And now discussing and finding solutions to those issues starts with releasing Martin Nnamdi Kanu, and then you go to the table. And every stakeholders, town union, governors, elected representatives, church leaders, then we now say this is the roadmap. Even after the war, when the one announces 3 hours, reconstruction, rehabilitation, and this thing, was it implemented?
Integration, yes.
Was it implemented? Our people went home with 20 pounds of all their investment. We didn't get to occupy any position in the army. We didn't get to occupy any position in the police force.
An erosion that is ravaging that very region.
Our properties were not returned back up to today. Yeah. Our land were balkanized and divided, like cage them so that they don't rise up again. So those 3 hours were like things that was read at the UN Assembly just for the camera.
But what are our governors? They came together the other day and agreed that, called for the president to adopt the political solution. Do you think they are doing enough to see that this happens? Or what more do you think they can do?
You see, the character of some of these leaders, not all of them, some of them, should tell you that you should not expect much, because what are the process most of them got into office, and what are their consistencies and character? These are people who want half of their people to be killed so that they can declare the winner, who can sign any deal with anybody, even if it's the devil, so they can be leaders. So are they genuine leaders? You may be a legal leader on paper and access to people's money. But are you really the leader of the people? Do these people have that moral confidence in you as a leader?
What more would you want them to do? If they're probably watching now, what do you think they can take from you?
They should behave as a people leading the people. They should ask themselves, are they leading the people? In the first place, before Nnamdi came, if there was leadership, if there was a direction,
it wouldn't have come.
Would people have followed?
No.
Because there was no leadership. He felt it was a vacuum. Some of them doesn't want to say a word because they don't want to have issues with government. Some of them have corrupt files. They feel that government will cover them. So if they want to ask a question, they may look at the other way against them. So they are not really, most of them. I'm not all of them, most of them. Because the electoral process was bastardized. So anything can creep into public position today. Forgot one senator told you that those he used to arrest as criminals in the past, he came to Senate and saw them sitting with them. That is the story. The institution, the base, everything is no longer standing strong. So to resolve this issue, like I told you, grant him bail, bring our people to the table. When the Niger Delta issue was there, even the vice president traveled to Camp 4.
Amnesty was applied.
Today, Tampol is not the one holding NNPC security contract.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's part of all those harmonization.
Yeah. And one of them is king to a community. So take it on.
You address their own issue.
And then
even there was rehabilitation in Northeast.
Exactly.
Those who were even beheaded.
Yeah.
We were talking about rehabilitation for them.
And reintegrating them.
Giving them one indomie with one egg, and they were eating. Making clothes for them.
So the injustice is obvious.
In North Central, Buhari throughout his tenure was focused on how to end farmer sellers clash. What was that clash? A man takes his cattle into my farmland, and I say you can't pass. Is that supposed to bring a clash?
No.
Criminal law is supposed to deal with that. But you're still wanting to find a political solution to that crisis. Yes, whether the climate change is chasing the man with the cattle, the point is my land and my farm is my farm.
Yeah.
The same way he wants his cattle to survive, my farm should survive.
Yeah.
This led to crisis, and the government wanted to find a solution to them. So why not sit with our people also to find a solution to this thing that have made our markets to be burned,
the economy of the South is
to be destroyed. Our people, move in fear. They don't travel home. Foreign remittance is dropping. Which if it is high, Nigerian government will be benefiting.
True.
The amount of money people remit in dollars to help their people at home.
True.
Our people, whenever they make money anywhere in the world, if they don't send it home, they feel they have not started.
True.
So those things are not coming in. People are moving their parents and their family members out of the place. So let us be like the national anthem say, a nation that is, in justice, united as one.
There no man is oppressed.
So here you're oppressing us every day. Here you're not making any effort to address our complaint, and you still want those people to have confidence. Okay. So all these things are not fair and are not just.
It's fine.
So that is the end of the show. One comment captured my mind here, and under that comment, a lot of comments also follow it. He said his name is Proudly Yoruba Ronu. These are the people. Akintoye came out the other day and told us that 29,000 of their inhabitants of Yoruba land have been massacred by Fulani herders. And these guys still have the gall to come out to turn the Igbos. It is not their fault, it is our own fault for going to develop their own territory for them. He says, If you guys want to burn down the entire southeast, cripple the economy and buy everybody living in that space because a criminal is facing trial, so be it. I thought reasonable people should have been calling for fair and speedy trial. All his legal teams be doing is to stall and frustrate the trial. Make una say he be Yoruba no criminal. Nnamdi Kanu a criminal. Then Sunday Igboho a saint. Sowore a saint. Badejo Bello Fulani Kota the whole president also a saint. Then Nnamdi Kanu a criminal. Okay, under that, trust my people, they must surely respond. Ude Ogu Onyema said, God will punish you and your entire tribe for this your silly statement. Presently, Yoruba land had already been conquered by your alien Fulanis, partner in crime. May God pass you by. Hey, one this guy the verse. One Madio had gone talk say, hope your family have collected their share of soaked loaf of bread for the day. Scholar. And according to Sai, said you are saying rubbish. If not that this country is lawless, Tinubu and the Bubu, which is a Buhari, supposed to be jailed by now. Court already free him, then why still hold him? Talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Iskubi said, I thought it was human being talking, not knowing is a robotic zombie. Hey, turn pieces. Okuyoko said, Fulani herdsmen will take over all Yoruba land very soon. Chia Jindo said, you are passionate about Nigeria community march. This one is 1938 to 1997. According to Fela, my people are scared of the air around them. They always have an excuse not to fight. That is Yoruba Ronu. This one is 2024. Okay, Zoo at 64. Their national flag, green, white, green. They started on top of Nse. Hey, nah, this one no nonsense. So no fool can stop Biafra freedom. Be more concerned about this. He posted it. Herdsmen have killed over 29,000 Yoruba people. It is time to separate Yoruba nation from Nigeria. Professor Akintoye. Now he talk this one. Oh. Anyway, going back to the main issue of the day, let us continue with other reasonable comments. John Okoye said, Tinubu is a devil incarnate. He can never listen. The only thing he is afraid of is those with different weapons that are ready to fight him man to man. Zubair Abdullahi said, we can stand in solidarity for Nnamdi Kanu and proscribe terrorist group IPOB, but we can't stand in solidarity with Palestinian people. Make it make sense. Okay, let it make sense. Zubair Abdullahi. Ayo Orulun Sola said, my worry is the people, is that or not, who voted this fine boy miscreant as their rep. He has never discussed their interests or what they need on TV. Only PDP, River State, and Nnamdi Kanu. It is so shameful. Come to Ibadan and see what Remi Oseni is doing as a rep in the city. Uche Chukwu Kennedy said, despite all the treatment they give to Igbos, we will always continue to flourish. The better they release Nnamdi Kanu, the better for the nation. AD said, as government, hopeless danger and the other Igbo Fulani governors and politicians, why ask Tinubu when your people are the ones holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in DSS custody? They kidnap him. They are the one causing all the insecurities in the Igbo land. Bunch of sellouts. Nde Ocho. Blacking said no court says Kanu should be released. Federal government appealed the judgment and they won. This is why he is still being held. He also answering for many charges. The treasonable charge is still pending. Okay. Blessed said it's like you don't understand how he hates Igbo. Anything about Igbos is irritating in his ears. Nicholas Oga said, the last man standing for Igbo race. Right on, sir. We love you. According to Ibanda, 30 O Ibanda. Sure, indeed, and correct. Amen. Hashtag Igbo man is their problems. Always to the idiots, animals, Islamic terrorist animals. Bloods of Islamic Fulani oligarchy terrorists, etc. haters of Biafrans. Britain conspiracy company Kiniko. And here we will take end up. Anyway, my people, make gonna like, share, comment, and keep subscribing to my channel for more interesting videos coming your way.